Yeah, NASCAR Cup Series racing. Yeah, I've been to Bristol. Ryan Blaney, man. I know that race. Chase Elliott, my man. Woo!
To the championship. Like gloves are off. Oh, he was almost turned. On a charge to the outside. He wants win number 60. Denny Hamlin is going to Phoenix. Oh yeah, fellow championship now. Here we go.
I've been to Talladega.
Championship 4 in 2025. It's going to be Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, William Byron, and Kyle Larson.
Sydney Sweeney, y'all. Kyle Larson, man. William Byron, man.
An incredible start to 2025 for you. What do you think as you reflect back on the year that was?
Yeah, it was a special year. You know, I feel like we did a lot of firsts, which was awesome to get the regular season championship, and another Daytona 500 was great. But first off, just want to congratulate Kyle and Cliff and Mr. and Mrs. Hendrick. It's a very special 15th championship. That's pretty amazing. So congrats to them, and then
Kyle Larson,
Jesse, Danny, and Corey and Scott. That's really impressive. So it was a fun championship weekend, and just a great season for us.
We just heard the call there, Lee so emphatically saying that you're going to Phoenix with that walk-off win at Martinsville. You and I talked the other day about what a special place that is for you. Take us to that moment, and what a spectacular way to advance to another championship 4.
Yeah, it's a special place for my family and the Hendrick family, so it's
3 wins this season. He needs to win more in 2026, including Chase Elliott and Blaney too.
So,
here's Jeff Gordon.
The goal was going there. We knew we had to win and just tried to bring our best. And luckily things worked out for us. Had a great race. I mean, just execution-wise, had great pit stops and fast cars. So it was a big high and definitely something we'll look back on.
Congrats on another great season and another.
Way to go, William Byron, man.
Yeah, thanks. Everybody have a great offseason.
William Byron, everybody.
Chase Briscoe.
It's well documented.
I was a Pocono this year.
Sweeping floors and race shops, but now you're here celebrating having been in the championship 4 for the first time. How do you put into words your journey?
Well, it's certainly crazy how it's came full circle. My career, I think, started.
I want to see more wins Chase Briscoe.
Racing Home Depot uniform. And then when I moved to Charlotte, one of the first people I met was Dave Alpern. I'm sitting beside him tonight, and I was changing his cat litter on weekends when he would go out of town. So it's definitely came full circle. But yeah, just an amazing year. Obviously, such a privilege and just so blessed to get a drive for obviously Joe Gibbs Racing and Toyota and Bass Pro Shops. So yeah, it was certainly a great first year, and looking forward to just continuing to build on it.
You've gotten to race for your childhood hero, Tony Stewart. Now you're racing for Joe Gibbs. Not just 2 Hall of Famers, but 2 of the fiercest competitors in all of sports. What have you learned racing for both of them?
Well, just how committed they are to winning. Obviously, I mean, coach is there at every single practice session, every qualifying session, every race. Obviously, he's in every meeting, and just both of them. Whether it's from the football field, the tenacity that coach obviously started with, and then obviously Tony on the racetrack. you just learn that guys that win all the time, they have the same tenacity about them. And it's been a real privilege for me to get to drive, obviously, for my hero and Tony, and kind of do the reverse Tony Stewart. He went from JGR to SHR, and I went from SHR to JGR. So it's been a lot of fun.
Congratulations on a tremendous debut season with JGR.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
From one Joe Gibbs Racing driver
Chase
to
Briscoe.
another, driver
Not
11.
GM, Dr. Eric Horn. Eric, this is Chevrolet's 44th manufacturer championship in the Cup Series. So what does it mean to have that accomplishment for Chevrolet and just building on the legacy of being the winningest brand in NASCAR?
Thank you, Kim. It's an honor to be here on behalf of Chevrolet to celebrate the championships of a 41-year partner in Hendrick Motorsports and a 56-year partner in Richard Childress Racing. Kyle, Cliff, Rick, Jeff Andrews, Jeff Gordon, Chad Knaus, and the entire Hendrick Motorsports organization. Congratulations
I know that.
on your 15th championship. And congratulations to all of our Cup Series teams for extending our manufacturer championship record. Really, the success of Team Chevy really comes down to the collaboration amongst all of our teams. Congratulations
Kyle Larson,
to
y'all.
the 24 team for the back-to-back 500 victories, a regular season championship, and then making it to the Final Four the last 3 years. And thanks to all of Chevrolet, the GM Motorsports employees, and again, Trackhouse and Shane for his Rookie of the Year and his job with tying the record of Jeff so far with the 5 road course victories in Cup.
It was also a record-breaking season for Chevrolet in the NASCAR Xfinity Series with 26 wins and all of the championship 4. How important is the Xfinity Series to what Chevrolet is building?
First, again, congratulations to Jesse, Danny, Richard, Ty.
Richard Childress Racing, man.
We are very close to that organization. It was very emotional to see that, and the execution really of that race.
There's the race car of Kyle Larson.
And Jesse behind the wheel, and the pit crew really came true there, and so it was great to see that victory for Jesse. But you know, honestly, we have 26 wins this year, over 10 different drivers, so really dominant Xfinity season. And honestly, congratulations to Dale and Kelly, El Demonal, Junior Motorsports, a 17-win season for them with Connor and Justin and Sammy and Carson, all that. It's been great. So the Xfinity Series is all about developing young drivers. Great example of that, of course, Connor Zilic in his 10-win season and Rookie of the Year. So looking forward to that. You know, I'd like to close out really the last chapter of this season thanking NASCAR, Steve,
NASCAR forever knows,
the
man.
entire NASCAR organization for all they've really done and put into making it the greatest series that we race in. We race all over the world, and what separates NASCAR apart really is the
Here comes the
collaboration
next chapter
between
for me of the
the
NASCAR
partners, the
2026
teams,
NASCAR Cup Series
NASCAR and the
season.
whole industry that we really work on to make it better. And so we're already looking forward to 2026 and how we can make that better. And hope everybody enjoys a great off season. We'll see you next year in Bowman Gray.
Congratulations on Chevrolet's accomplishments.
Bowman Gray Stadium.
And it's now time to meet the championship.
So, Mr. H, what did it mean to capture number 15 on the 30th anniversary of your very first Cup Series championship with Jeff Gordon?
NASCAR Cup Series
My wife and
championship
I were
race.
talking about it,
Champion
the last
Kyle
couple of
Larson.
days. It seems like yesterday she was packing the parachute, the drag car, and we were counting our money
Jeff
in
Gordon,
the
y'all.
supermarket to make sure we had enough money to pay for the groceries, but she still let me race. So I want to give her a lot of credit because for her, with her, I got to race all these years. And Jeff Gordon, our first champion, and I'd like to say he's like my little brother, but he's more like my son, I think. But and where is the young man that was crying earlier? You had Gordon crying too. I just want you to know, Jesse, you keep that humble spirit, buddy. That's a champion. Thank you. Squireham and all of those guys, it's just a super year. So proud of them. And for me to get to compete against two of my best friends, Joe Gibbs, see Joe sitting down there. I actually hurt for Joe. Not too bad, but I did call Joe. He didn't call me back right away. You know, he doesn't answer his phone. He gets upset at me if I don't return his call, but he doesn't return my call. But Joe, you and Denny, I called Denny. I felt bad for those guys. That's the most excited I've been. I almost jumped off the pit box with one lap. But and Roger Penske, Roger, my hero over there.
Roger Penske,
Thank
Team
you for what
Penske,
you do
y'all.
for the sport. Thank you for being a friend.
Your
I've got
Motorsports
two
and Team
heroes
Penske,
here I
y'all.
have to race against, and all my other friends, Richard Childress.
Your
I call
Motorsports
Richard
NASCAR
Childress.
Series
He didn't call me
champion,
back
man.
either, 'cause
Nobody calls you back.
nobody called me back. But I've just got to thank
NASCAR champion.
our folks, you know, Jeff's leadership, Jeff Andrews, Chad Canals, those guys, all our crew chiefs, our drivers. We are like a big family, and I'm so proud of them and the way they work together and refuse to lose, never give up, never give in, and we just come back every year.
This duo of Kyle and Cliff has drawn comparisons to Jimmy and Chad, to Ray and Jeff. What do you think sets the 5-team apart and makes them unique?
Kyle
Well, I
Larson,
think these
y'all.
guys will be the first ones to tell you, all these guys, ladies out here in the audience, the spouses, that's a group that works hard
Like
together.
NASCAR Cup Series
Cliff had
champion.
everybody reading 3
Champion.
books.
In Motorsports.
Cliff, I've never read a book in my life. I don't know, but Cliff made him read 3 books. And but Young Money and his wife's got a purse and it's got money. She's Mrs. Money right now. So
Well, yeah, let's see the purse.
look at that purse.
Yeah,
Money right there.
money bag. Shiny.
But I'm so proud. Kyle can drive anything, and I'm so fortunate to have William Byron. You know, William was a regular season
And Chase Elliott with the
this
2
year.
wins,
And then Chase
including the
Elliott,
Clash winner.
congrats to him on being the most popular driver again.
Chase
And
Elliott, he's always
everybody
NASCAR's most
contributes.
popular driver.
Kyle Larson, Cliff is just relentless. He is a lot like Chad Canals, a little bit nicer, but he's a lot like Chad. Where's Chad? Chad, I'm sorry, buddy. That wasn't in the, I'm sorry. But and Jeff Andrews. But I've got to thank our people, our sponsor here.
Chad Canals.
Jamie, thank you and all the folks at Hendrick Cars for sponsoring the car. And Joe, I could sell it, but they said they'd rather keep it. And I'm not sure I agree with it. What do you think? Sell it? Okay. But now I want to thank NASCAR for what they do. All the people in NASCAR that work so hard. I got to celebrate this with my grandson. And you never think about tomorrow when you're my age. you take each one day by day. But I just hope everybody has tremendous holidays, and I'm just honored and blessed to be able to race in this series with such awesome people.
Another championship added to your team legacy. Congratulations, Mr. H.
Nice. Woo!
There's more hardware coming for Kyle.
Kyle Larson, man.
A day of domination from Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson, he's put on yet another clinic. Kyle Larson rockets out in front. Checkered flag is out.
I know every race, man. Kyle Larson, y'all. Kyle Larson, y'all. Kyle Larson. The two-time champion, Kyle Larson.
Please welcome NASCAR Commissioner Steve Phelps.
Here comes Kyle Larson. Kitty money. Kyle Larson. Two-time champ. Kitty money. KL. K money. Kyle Larson. Larson.
Thank you guys so much. What a year.
Kyle Larson, y'all.
Standing up here tonight, it really hits me how hard this is to do and how many people it takes to make it happen. I'm beyond grateful to be here, surrounded by the people who made this season what it is. I want to start with my family. Caitlin, thank you for being there through all of it, for the patience, the understanding, the strength you show every single week. I know the schedule isn't easy, the travel, the time away, the ups and downs.
Caitlin Larson.
All of it, and I'm so grateful for that. To our kids, where are you? In the back? Okay, there.
Owen Larson.
Owen, Audrey, and Cooper.
Audrey
You guys are my biggest
Cooper.
motivation.
Larson
Thank you for being
kids.
so supportive of what I do, even when it means I'm gone more than I'd like to be. This job isn't easy, and chasing the championship takes a lot of time and sacrifice. My hope is that you see that hard work pays off, that when you love something and you give it everything you've got, great things can happen. To my parents and my sister, thank you for everything you've done to help me get here. From the time, the money, and all those long drives to the races when I was a kid, to the support and encouragement through every step since it all mattered. You gave me the foundation to chase this dream, and I'll always be thankful for that. A special thank you to Mr. Hendrick and Mrs. Hendrick and everyone at Hendrick Motorsports. The trust and support you've given me since day one has completely
Kyle
changed my
Larson,
life.
y'all.
You built a culture of excellence on the track, in the shop, and in how we carry ourselves as people, and that's what makes this organization so special.
Rick and
Every person who turns a wrench,
Hendrick, man.
builds an engine, engineers our setups, or drives the haulers, this championship belongs to you. You make us fast, you make us proud, and you make us better every single week. To our partners at Hendrick Automotive Group, Jeff Brown, Brian Johnson, Daryl Jackson, Chris Little, Gary Davis, Chase McBride, and all 11,000 teammates across the country, thank you for everything you do. You've gone above and beyond to support not just this team, but me personally. HendrickCars.com isn't just a
HendrickCars.com, man.
group of people who've helped me chase the things I've dreamt about since I was a kid. Whether that's winning championships or competing in the Indy 500, that kind of support means more than any
Like Kyle
word
Larson,
I
man.
can ever really say. So thank you. To Chevrolet, thank you for sticking with us and for all the support that got us through one of the toughest seasons we've ever had. Every lap we ran in the Camaro this year was a reminder of the teamwork, effort, and innovation that goes into building these cars.
Kyle
I'm also
Larson,
pumped to get
y'all.
behind the wheel of our new car next year and see what we can do together. And to
Wish
Valvoline,
Larson get
thank you
more wins in
for standing with us
2026.
all season. Your dedication to excellence and innovation has matched the drive of this team every step of the way. I also want to thank Pro Sport Management, especially Rod, and my point guard JP for everything you do to support me, manage the details, and help me stay focused on racing. And to everyone at Wise Optimization, thank you for always finding new ways to help me grow, develop, and continue competing at a high level. Even as a middle-aged talent like myself, I think maybe we should change my nickname from Young Money to probably Middle-Aged Money these days. So,
Why not Young Money to
get
Key Money?
Sunday nights and stuff. Yeah, you know, this year wasn't easy.
Cal
We faced
Key
challenges from the
Money.
very start. You know,
Larson.
moments where we weren't as competitive as we wanted to be, and weekends that just didn't go our way. There were times it would have been easy to throw in the towel or just coast home. But this team doesn't quit. Every single person showed up, gave it their all, and refused to back down. And honestly, our race on Sunday, winning the championship, really embodied everything about our season. All the challenges, all the hard work, the setbacks we faced, and the fight we put in. It all came together in that moment. That win wasn't just a finish line on Sunday. It was a reflection of everything this team went through to get here. Cliff, your leadership through all of this was incredible. You kept us focused, kept us prepared.
Cliff Daniels,
made
the
sure we
crew
never lost
chief.
sight of what we were capable of. I'm proud of how you've continued to evolve as a leader, how you've adapted to every challenge, and how you've pushed all of us to be better every single day. Your dedication and vision were a huge part of what made this championship possible, and I couldn't be prouder to have you lead this team. And And of course, I have to thank the rest of my 5 team, from the road crew to the pit crew, the engineers, mechanics, and everyone in the Hendrick engine shop. Every single person who touches this car
Kyle Larson.
and this program plays a role in our success. The long hours, the problem solving on the fly, the precision under pressure, it doesn't go unnoticed. Every win, every strong run, every comeback, it's because of the effort, passion, and skill of this group. I'm proud to race with each of you, and I'm proud to call you my team. I also want to take a moment to thank Jeff Gordon.
Jeff
Growing up,
Gordon,
he was
y'all.
someone I looked up to every time I watched NASCAR. To now join him as a multi-time champion feels amazing. Honestly, like a dream come true. I know I got to catch you. I got a while to go, but thanks for that.
2-time.
I also want to thank Jeff Andrews, Chad Knaus, Scotty Maxim, and everyone who leads Hendrick Motorsports and keeps us in contention. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys thanks for keeping us in contention for championships year after year. The work, vision, and guidance from these leaders doesn't just help one team succeed, it makes the entire organization stronger, and I'm proud to be a part of it, so thank you. I also want to thank my competitors. Every driver out there pushes me to be better week in and week out, especially my Hendrick teammates, William, Alex, and Chase.
William, Alex, and Chase. Chase Hill, William, Byron, Alex Bowman.
Yeah,
Here's
NASCAR
Motorsports,
is
y'all.
and it's the competition that makes moments like Sunday possible. And obviously, I got to give a special shout out to Denny. Nobody in the sport works harder or expects more of themselves. Year after year, he raises the bar and pushes his competitors to be better. He holds himself to a true championship standard, and I think everyone in this room has a ton of respect for that. I also want to thank NASCAR, the officials, the safety crews, and Goodyear for all the work they do behind the scenes to keep the sport running at the highest level. Their dedication doesn't always get the spotlight, but every driver and team benefits from their effort and commitment. And most importantly, thank you to the fans. You're the heartbeat of the sport. Your energy, your support, and your passion make every race, every moment, and every victory even more meaningful. I wouldn't be standing here tonight without you, and I'm grateful for every single one of you. And in closing tonight, I want to dedicate this championship to someone who meant so much to us, John Edwards. John wasn't just our director of racing communications. He was our friend, our teammate, and truly the heart of this team. His passion, his humor, and the way he brought people together left a mark on every one of us. Even though he's no longer with us, his spirit has been with us every step of the way this season. John,
NASCAR Cup
this one's for
Series
you.
NASCAR Cup
Miss
Series
you.
champion.
We love you.
2-time
and I
NASCAR
hope
Cup
we
Series
make you
champion,
proud.
man.
Thank you.
Kyle Larson, y'all. Woohoo! Nice. Daytona, man. Daytona 500. I can't wait. 68 Daytona 500, man. Wish I can go to that.
We also want to give a very sincere thank you and
Woo!
appreciation to the city of Phoenix.
This year, 2025 NASCAR Cup Series season rocks out. I can't wait for the 2026 NASCAR Cup Series season, y'all. Woo!